Come on down to the future as 8-bit for great deals for your home micro. Transform your C64 loading with our market-leading SD2 IEC. Zap your Spectrum loading into shape with the div MMC Future including Kempston interface. Our SD2 BBC provides SD card access for the BBC microcomputer range. Solid-state storage for your pet with the SD2 Pets Future. Games for your VIC-20 and the Penultimate Plus cartridge including 35K memory expansion with all the latest built-in games. A full range of diagnostic testing kits for your Commodore Home Micro. Our great range of cartridge games for the VIC SD2 IEC. Zap your Spectrum loading into shape with the div MMC Future including Kempston interface. Our SD2 BBC provides SD card access for the BBC microcomputer range. Solid-state storage for your pet with the SD2 Pets Future. Games for your VIC-20 and the Penultimate Plus cartridge including 35K memory expansion with all the latest built-in games. A full range of diagnostic testing kits for your Commodore Home Micro. Our great range of cartridge games for the VIC-20 and C64 start at just $9.99. Come on down to the future as 8-bit for great deals for your home micro. Come on down to the future as 8-bit for great deals for your home micro. Transform your C64 loading with our market-leading SD2 IEC. Zap your Spectrum loading into shape with the div MMC Future including Kempston interface. Our SD2 BBC provides SD card access for the BBC microcomputer range. Solid-state storage for your pet with the SD2 Pets Future. Games for your VIC-20 and the Penultimate Plus cartridge including 35K expansion with all...
It smiles out. Shame. Wow, that is absolutely miles out. How long have we been on here? Oh. I'm actually cached. Anyway. Right, I'll put that there just in case anybody is talking in the chat because this PC does not have the horsepower for this. It's absolutely shocking. So, yeah, that is terrible, isn't it? I don't think I can do anything to improve the frame rate. If it's behaving that badly now, that's pretty well it. Is it improving? Might be. Right. There's the fun is gone. So that is there. That is there. Really not prepared for this. I just thought I'd turn the camera on. Feel that. Oh no, I've got macro mode on this one. About there. Focus, you focus. That's the magic. So it's just me watching. Excellent. What do I need a box of stuff. The Acme connector array. So yeah, this is like the trigger for some people. But this is how you get stuff done. This is how it's done. Got another camera here that I'm not going to use because seriously, honestly, this thing is an i7. It's absolutely maxed out, and yeah, for streaming, OBS crashes, but this runs. But yeah, every machine I've got, I'm running different software and hardware for anything to do with capture. So right now we are. So yes, at the moment, what I'm obviously doing is finishing off the next batch of divs, which are selling at such a rate now. It's a bit crazy. It seems I'm constantly making them. Yeah, you know, that's kind of the point, right? So it's not all bad, but if you're limited with time, it can get a bit daunting sometimes. And recently, honestly, the amount of hours I'm putting in is absolutely crazy, but that's day job hours. Right, the extractor fan's just come on. There. So if anybody is in the chat, do let me know if that's too much. But yeah, this is the sort of soldering you don't do without an extractor, because it's very, very fluxy and smoky. I'll turn that mouse off. Wow, looking at the stream, the bit rate of that looks appalling. I am making a video, so maybe I'll do something else with this later. But yeah, all 8 cores are absolutely maxed out. Mental. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's finished. Perfect. Done. Ready to ship. This is where the magic happens. Yeah, the divs are so good these days that I used to make the board, program the board, repair the board, test the board, program the board, test the board, all of that sort of stuff, and then then fit the connectors, and then test it again, and blah blah blah. These days, I literally whack on the bootloaders and put the connectors on, stick it in a box, and then test it. Because weirdly enough, these things are good. Ready? No, it didn't work. Oh, because I did it upside down because I was looking on the camera. Ah, now I've ruined my tool. Bottoms. I survived that. Yeah, it's all about getting that thing straight. Look at that. Whoa. Pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, I've got 300 of these to solder, which is daunting. And yes, I have a static strap, but I have it on my ankle out of sheer convenience for me. That looks slightly wonky. That's no good. I'm being a bit picky now. It's because I'm recording it. It's alright. It should be alright. Yeah, that's good. That's alright. How's the fan noise, anybody? 2 people watching. It's actually annoying me. Let's get out a couple of bolts. That's better. yeah, so all of my soldering irons live like all the way back there. So I end up with very short wires, but that's how I've been doing it. Every time I move anything, I then can't work because any change is too much of a change, it seems. Yeah, this bit's more about getting a bit of flux down than actually getting the solder down, because this is where you get the solder down. And this is also why you see big beads of solder on my desk, because that's how I roll. Of course, I should be chucking it straight in the tin, but you know, I think I knocked the tin over. It's just easier to clean the desk at the end. Well, that one took too long. That's good. Alright, I wonder if I can get the ejection correct. Then you push it down. You go like that. There you go. So yeah, my trusty +2 rig. Keep them tidy for a bit. Yeah, you're lucky I'm not streaming how I make these. God, these things take ages to make. But they look nice, don't they? And that's why I do them like that. They still get a bit of a touch-up on the end after they've been tested, when they're in their cases and that. But, yes. Something like 16,700 pins for me to solder today. Just on these alone. And then once I've done that, obviously get them in cases, leave them in the clamps for some hours, get on with something else whilst that's going on. Oh yeah, I've got to sort out my leaking fish tank, which is brilliant. That needs sorted out. There we go. See, I've moved a few things around ever so slightly, and this, where I pick up my soldering iron from and that, it's really not working out. What I could do with is a taller desk with shelving on the back, and then I can put all of the transformers up high, extend the cables a bit, job done. I'll add that to the other list of things that need doing. So yeah, if you are the 1 or 2 people out there that don't realise, yes, I really do make the majority of the stuff in my store. That's not gone well. Should have been doing this by about 11 o'clock this morning, but today has not panned out right. It just hasn't. I want to get my admin head on later. I've got loads of things to update on the website. Gearing up for future product releases. It's not bad. That's not bad. That's not good. High CPU detected. Well, yeah, this thing's already throttling its CPU now because it's too hot, apparently. I've seen it running worse. I hope nobody's talking to me via Twitter because I even had to close down my browsers to give me that extra clock cycle. Let me go through another roll of solder today. Smoke. Yeah, that is like the best bit rate ever. That looks shocking, doesn't it? Carry the heat. Carry that heat down. Oh yeah. But yeah. I'm looking at this and I don't know whether you can see any of this or not most of the time. It looks great on my preview screen, but on my tablet it's looking lousy. Oh! That one might be in the seconds drawer. It's just ever so slightly out. I don't know if you can see that, but I can. But when that's in the case, that may or may not look good. And if it doesn't look good enough, I'm a bit picky. Give me a second. Right. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to flick across to the intermission video and check out the stream on the computer on the other side of the room, because if this is terrible, I might as well stop. Back in a moment.
Come on down to the future as 8-bits for great deals for your home micro. Transform your C64 loading with our market-leading SD2 IEC. Zap your Spectrum loading into shape with the div MMC Future including Kempston interface. Our SD2 BBC provides SD card access for the BBC microcomputer range. Solid-state storage for your pets with the SD2 Pets Future. Games for your VIC-20 and the Penultimate Plus cartridge including 35K memory expansion with all the latest built-in games. A full range of diagnostic testing kits for your Commodore Home Micro. Our great range of cartridge games for the VIC-20 and C64 start at just $9.99. Come on down to the future as 8-bit for great deals for your home micro. Come on down to the future as 8-bit for great deals for your home micro. Transform your C64 loading with our market-leading SD2 IEC. Zap your Spectrum loading into shape with the div MMC Future including Kempston interface. Our SD2 BBC provides SD card access for the BBC microcomputer range. Solid-state storage for your pet.
He's back, he's back, he's back. There we go. Turns out the audio levels really aren't good, are they? I might have a fiddle and I might come back to this in a bit. Because, yeah, the audio levels, which should be